This is a video about my workout routines and how you can use my routines to help you. I've actually just videoed my first workout routine this morning. It is the first time ever videoing any of my exercises, any of my routines, so I do apologise if it's not perfect. So my current body goal at the moment is to lose fat. I have gained just a little bit. I would like to lose, so I'd like to focus on getting my body fat percentage a little bit lower before I get my calories back up and hopefully build some muscle. I would like to maintain any muscle that I've got at the minute. May not be much, but I'd still like to maintain it and not lose it. So I'm going to keep up my strength training exercises to hopefully keep hold of that muscle while I'm lowering my calories and trying to lose fat. At the moment, I'm only doing 2 full body workouts, which are 2 full strength training workouts per week. This is only due to the fact that I am trying to lose fat, so I've added in a few extra cardio workouts there, mainly Zumba. Once I come out of my cut, I will lower my cardio and I'll add some extra strength training sessions in there. But because my goal at the minute is to lose fat, I need to get more steps in and more cardio in to help me with that. Once I've came out of my cut and I am focusing on building some muscle, I'm mainly going to be focused on, I'm going to hopefully build muscle everywhere, but I'm hopefully going to focus mainly on my glutes and my hips. I'd love to get wider hips. So at the moment, like I say, I am doing full body workouts. This is just mainly because it fits better within my lifestyle. To be honest, with me doing extra cardio, I don't really have time to do upper and lower workouts because this tends to take up more days. So I do two full body workouts per week, but these are quite lengthy workouts. Each one probably takes me about an hour and a half. Obviously, when it comes to you doing your own workouts, you will choose for yourself what fits better within your daily lifestyle and your daily routines. You may prefer to do upper and lower days. You may prefer to do full bodies like myself. It's completely up to you. Whatever you feel more comfortable doing and whatever you can fit best into your daily lifestyle. So the exercises that I choose to do in my sessions are just exercises that I feel work best for me and are more comfortable for me and my health issues and are more customised towards my goals. I do vary my exercises between sessions. So say one session I may do hammer curls and the next session I may do bench curls, etc. But I do make sure that I target all muscle groups within each of my sessions. You may notice in any of my exercise videos that I don't add a rep range. This is solely because I feel everybody's rep ranges are different. It all depends what your goals are. So say you want to focus on strength, or you maybe want to focus on actually building muscle and the size of your muscle, or you could be wanting to just build endurance or a mix of all three. So rep ranges will differ, but I tend to go with myself, on my heavy sets I tend to go on the 12 to 15 rep range. Then once I can hit 15 comfortably, I do tend to move up a weight. But this is just based on how I feel comfortable and whatever my goals are. Yours may differ. It's just finding a right rep range for yourself. So this is why I don't actually put any rep ranges on my workouts. I will put the name of the exercise and I will put how many sets, which I tend to do 3 sets of my main exercises. But again, this can differ. Some people do 2 sets, 3 sets, 4 sets, some even more, to be honest. It all depends on you. So I do aim to keep my workouts as natural as possible. I don't use any special lighting or effects or anything like that. I just like to keep it natural. I'm obviously no fitness model. So you may see my wobbly bits, you may see all my cellulite, you may see my messy hair, but this is just me keeping it natural and keeping it real. Also, just to add in there that please remember, I am still learning myself. I think anything to do with fitness it's always a learning curve. You're always learning. You never stop learning. You're always finding new exercises, new routines, new things that work. So I am still learning. My forms may not be absolutely perfect. So any comments or support or any feedback on my form or anything like that is more than welcome. Any help is much appreciated. So how can you use my exercise videos and examples for yourself? Basically, these are just ideas to help you out, especially if you're just a beginner, because I know the fitness world can be a little bit daunting. You can go on Instagram or Google or any other social media, you can type in exercises and it's overwhelming. I remember when I first started myself. So these are just a few ideas just to help you, a few things to try, decide what you like, decide what you don't like, decide what you're comfortable with, and then it's basically just building your own routine with the exercises you do like and the exercises that you feel comfortable with. Now, you don't have to use my exercises. You can always go on Google, find some others. You can obviously use other Instagrammers' ideas. It's just a few little things just to help you, just show you what works for me, and hopefully they might work for you too. Now, in all of my workout routines that I do try and include some push and pull workouts. So any exercises where you're pulling, any exercises where you're pushing. I do include these in every single workout, and I would advise you to too. It's just so you're hitting all your muscle groups. And also make sure you're adding in some good compound movements like squats or deadlifts. These are absolutely essential in my eyes. They target more than one muscle group at once, so they're absolutely beneficial. You may notice from my first workout video that I use what's called a landmine. Now, this is not a professional setup, this is just a home setup. So it's basically just my barbell plotted in the corner with a towel wrapped around it, around the end. I will show you in a separate video at some point, and I just load the opposite end with my weights, and this is what's called a landmine. So if you have a few spare minutes, maybe have a little Google of landmine exercises. I tend to do a lot of these just because it's easier on my muscles, it's easier on my back, it's easier on my arthritis. And also for things like squats, I don't have a squat rack, and so it's beneficial for me. But this doesn't mean that you need to use a landmine. There's lots of variations. Anything that you can do with a landmine, you can do with dumbbells, so there's always another variation. I will post some separate videos on other routines, which are not necessarily what I'm using at the minute, but exercises that I have done in the past. So this might be landmine only workouts, dumbbell workouts, band only workouts, beginners workouts, maybe even body weight workouts, because not everybody has the opportunity to have weights at home or the opportunity to go to a gym. So I will post some videos separately on those maybe later in the week. So basically, just remember, if you're following any of my routines, any of my exercises, to make sure you choose a rep range for yourself. So like I say, I follow my own rep range. It's up to you what you want to choose. Maybe just try different rep ranges to see what suits you. But I would base it on your goal. So if you're wanting to just build strength, like you want to be really like the bodybuilders, you would probably want to focus on a lower rep range, which is usually up to about 6 reps, but it tends to be a lot heavier weight. Or you could go for a medium rep rate, which is what I'm using at the moment. This is basically for muscle growth. Or you can use a higher rep range, which is for endurance. I do tend to do some exercises in a higher rep range, specifically if it's band exercises. You do tend to need a lot more rep ranges when you're doing band exercises. But this is just a guide, like I say, so just go with your own goal and decide what's best for you. So that's about it. So like I say, just keep a lookout for any upcoming workouts. I may even post a little Zumba video. A good way to get my steps in. But just like I say, just build your own routine based on you and your goals and what you're comfortable with. We know we all go on Instagram, we look at all these people doing their exercises and they're lifting massive weights, and that's absolutely amazing. I'd love to be able to do that. One day maybe I will be able to, but especially if you're a beginner, just go light and steady and carefully, and just slowly build up your reps and slowly build up how much weight you're lifting. You'll get there. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and thank you so much again for watching, and have a lovely day.